This is Paul. Yes. hmm it's 3:58, and I was just kind of thinking about things, going through some of the paperwork that I have. Yeah. hmm the fifth day of September was Labor Day. Yeah. hmm And I think that's significant. Mm. There was no mail on Labor Day. Yeah. Mm. I wasn't actually in Squim on December 31st of 2015. No. Mm-mm. It was received on the 7th. hmm And I was living in Port Angeles. Yeah. hmm Then it was served on me on the 24th of 2016. Yeah. It was Saturday. Yeah. I went to Blondie's. Yes. To have some French fries. Hmm. Then I went to the Safeway. Yeah. And there I made a phone call to Louie about the internet not working. Papa. Does Officer Corey Hall remember me being in Squim on September 24th of 2016? Was somebody impersonating an actual employee of the Safeway Corporation? Sounded like somebody was impersonating an actual employee. Seemed like somebody had taken over the telecommunication system in Squim, Washington. Like to fabricate fake evidence against innocent American citizens. Does the police department remember me? 12:31. Yeah. 2015, 7:47 a.m. Criminal citation, ticket served on the violator at the time of being interviewed. Yes. Booked into jail on January 4th of 2016. Now, there was a question, is this municipal or is it district court? Yes. Mhm. Traffic citations may go on your driving record. If you do not appear, this may result in a warrant for your arrest and detention in jail. Also, if traffic is checked, you may lose your driver's license privilege. Yes. If traffic is checked. Violation 26.50.110.1. Yes. No contact protection order violation. This was checked DV. Yes. See see attached charging language. Yes. Mandatory appearance. One of the following options apply. If there's a date in the appearance date box, you must appear in court at that date and time. Yes. Appearance date. There isn't mandatory court appearance. Yes. Appearance date time. This must be one of those citations that they talk about where you don't have to have acknowledgement of or proof of service of an actual notice of court hearing in a two-count criminal complaint. That's why they give this to you, mandatory court appearance. Yes, appearance date. Pouch right now. Time. Yeah. Now, if there's a number in the appearance date box, yes, number in the appearance date box, you must appear in court within the number of days indicated. Yes. Appearance date box. Yeah. This gives you a certain number of days to appear in court. Yes. Appearance date. Yes. Number in the appearance date box. That's the number of days that you have. Yes. If the appearance date is blank, yes, the court will notify you in writing when to appear. If you do not receive a notice within 15 days, please contact the court immediately. Right. So if it's blank right there in the appearance date, yeah. And if you don't get notice at the last known address, yeah. That's when you ask the individual, well, is your address current on your driver's license? Right. If you don't get that within 15 days, you have the obligation to contact the court immediately. Now, when you appear, You will be advised of your constitutional rights and the possible penalties if you are convicted. You may be asked to enter a plea of not guilty or guilty. Yeah. hmm Not guilty or guilty. Now, I said I was not guilty. Pooh. That's what I said. I wasn't actually there. I wasn't there at 7:47 a.m. I wasn't there at 4:48 p.m. Poof. I said I was not guilty. Yes. They said I was incompetent to stand trial. Pouch right now. Um, I said I was not guilty. They said I was incompetent. Now somehow we got from not guilty to incompetent. And as I read the mandatory appearance and the options that apply, and I look at exactly what has happened, yes, I would say this not guilty or guilty plea, yeah, it doesn't really mean a lot, does it? No. I mean, if you're going to say that somebody's schizophrenic, yeah, bipolar, persecutory, delusional, yes. If you're just going to say that they're mentally ill and they don't have any right to be not guilty or guilty, yes, there could be some problem with the use of the 1077. Right now. Now, let's look at it for just a 2nd. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Why does it say that I'm incompetent to stand trial? Does the police department in Squim refuse to acknowledge that I'm not guilty? Yeah. That I wasn't there. That when you served me the traffic citation after the arrest? Yeah. What plea did I enter into? Would have been not guilty, isn't that right? Yes. But we talked about the validity of the underlying protection order. Yes. The protected person didn't sign it. No. This signature is not the same as this other signature. They use forgeries. Yes. To issue court orders. And then you get arrested. Yes. And then they refuse to admit an actual plea. Yes. Of not guilty. Yeah. Not guilty. Not guilty. I'm not guilty. I am not guilty. Not guilty, Brent. Now, we talked about the accusation yesterday that if you accuse somebody, then they can answer for it. Yes. And to a certain extent, it could be an answer of guilty or not guilty. This, yes, is a not guilty. The court says it's incompetent. No. It's not guilty. I can prove it to you. Now, of both the charges, you said I was in Squim at 4:48 p.m. I can show you a screen print of an email that I was sending from the Port Angeles Library at that very time. Yes. And I thought for sure that before you could say that somebody's mentally ill, yes, you had to consider the evidence against them. Pouch right now. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. I'm sitting here with your corrupt judicial decision. Really just screwing up my life. Yes. Because of your refusal to acknowledge that I'm not guilty. Why would you do that as a police department? You feel no compulsion to make sure that somebody is actually guilty or not guilty. Yes. You have an inability to accept. Yeah. 4:48 p.m., December 31st, 2015. Yeah. I was sending an email. Yes. You said I was in Squim. I'm suing you. And you're going to prison. Not guilty.